Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 25 of my 2025 TTM returns, and I have 14 successes to get caught up on with you all. I believe these date back to last Friday. So first one here we have is a NHL draft prospect, signed 2 of 2 in 85 days. This is coming back from the number one North American goaltender prospect for the upcoming draft. Played for the Prince George Cougars, Joshua Ravensbergen. So, despite being the number one North American goaltender prospect for this year, didn't really hear a whole lot about him. So, could be a second round kind of guy. Might just not be a great crop of goaltenders this year. But either way, sent out to a number of prospects, didn't get a ton back, but to get one of the number ones is pretty cool. Then we have a college baseball coach, signed 2 of 2 in 25 days. This is coming back from Texas A&M Corpus Christi baseball coach Scott Malone. He has been the head coach for their baseball program for a long time, I think almost 20 years, or at least getting close to it. Then we have ice hockey coach. He signed 2 of 2 and then included a nice note. Got this back in 526 days from the women's ice hockey coach for Yale, Mark Bolding. He signed them on the back. He's had quite a bit of success with Yale. Lots of wins, and I think they have 1 or 2 Frozen Four appearances so far in his career. Been very tough for any of the coaches to beat Wisconsin or Ohio State recently for national championships, but there are a few coaches that are able to at least challenge it each year, even if they haven't been able to beat them yet. But cool to get that one. Then we have a former NFL wide receiver who signed 2 of 2 in 33 days. These are coming back from Ken Burrow, Falcons wide receiver. Then at the start of the week, got a former football return. I did not realize what this guy is going through, so I probably wouldn't have sent it because I actually don't need this card for the set. But I'm not 100% sure if it's still hand signed. Just not sure about that. But it's a 1 of 1 in 104 days. Former NFL defensive lineman and author Tim Green. I was not aware that he has been battling ALS for the past 5 to 7 years. So he usually promotes his books with his autograph returns, and the picture of him that was on there, he's in a wheelchair now, has to use I think one of those breath tubes to kind of control his wheelchair or something like that. So ALS affects each person differently, but ultimately it becomes very, very difficult with the mobility for them. So with him being in a wheelchair, he might still be able to use his arms. I don't know. So I don't know if this is actually signed by him, but it looks pretty close to the signature he's given out for quite some time. But I didn't need that for the set. I didn't realize he was going through that. Otherwise, I would not have sent it. But very happy to get something back from him. Then we have a former NHL player turned GM. He signed 5 of 5 in 144 days. This is coming back from Ducks GM Pat Verbeek. Fantastic name for their GM. But I had sent some of these cards out years ago and never got them back. And then after he became the Ducks GM, he has been a really good signer. So I reordered some, picked a couple others for some sets, and got them all back signed today. Sticking with the hockey, we have a current player. He signed 2 of 2 in 140 days. This is the goaltender for the Seattle Kraken, Joey Decord. Gotten from him before. It looks like Philip Grubauer was also signing this year, but I didn't go through my cards quick enough to be able to send out to him. But finally got Joey Decord's rookie card signed and got a nice looking one from his Ottawa Senators days. Then we have a NASCAR crew chief return. He signed 2 of 2 and included a note in 44 days. This is coming from the Cup Series crew chief for Ty Dillon, Andrew Dickinson. I want to say he's Australian. Could be wrong about that. But he signed both of those. And then wrote, "Thanks for the letter, mate." So probably Australian. I appreciate the support. We'll keep trying to get that number 10 car out front. Hope to meet you at the track one day. Cheers, Andrew. Then we have a college baseball coach. He signed 2 of 2 in 35 days. This is coming back from the head baseball coach for Bowling Green, Kyle Halleck. This one kind of rubbed off a bit. This one came out pretty good, even if it is a darker photo. Don't know too much about him. I sent to a number of baseball coaches this year, and just another one that I got back. This one was a little bit of a surprise. Took a bit of time to get back, but really cool to see these all come back signed. This is a 3 of 3 success coming back from former NFL running back in 547 days, Michael Pittman. His son is the number 1 receiver for the Indianapolis Colts currently. And Pittman had himself a decent career. While he didn't get a lot of rushing touchdowns, he did have, I think, over 5,000 rushing yards and was a really good threat out of the backfield in the passing game. I think like 300 or 400 catches in his career. Got a former NFL offensive lineman who signed 2 of 2 in 77 days, coming back from former Saints player Steve Corte, not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. Played in the 80s. His last season was in 89, so I didn't have any cards of him, but I was able to find those photos. Then we got a hero card request back. Got 4 hero cards in 70 days from the McAnally Hilgeman Racing Truck Series team. So we got Connor Mosak, Daniel Hemrick, Jack Wood, and Tyler Ankrum, right? Yeah, Tyler Ankrum. So some nice hero cards there. And then we went Thursday and Friday with no returns, and then we ended the week with 2. First one is I don't know if I sent 3 or 4. I have it written down that I sent 4, but I only got back 3. And it would make sense because the last time I sent to him, he also kept a card. But I only needed 1 card for a set signed. So we'll say 3 out of 4. In 229 days, from former MLB pitcher Eric Hansen. This was the only card that I needed for my sets. The other 2 were just some extras that I had. And the last success that we have for this week is a hockey return. It's a 1 of 1 success in 119 days from New Jersey Devils center Justin Dowling. Dowling's an undrafted player who's mostly spent his career in the AHL, but he's had a couple cups of coffee in the NHL, and then this year played, I think, 52 games for the Devils. I feel like I read somewhere he was an alternate captain for the team, so must say a lot about what they think of him in the locker room. But cool return for a set that I'm not like hyper focused on. I'm missing a lot of cards just from the base set. But anytime I can get one of these from the first year that they did the extended series, always cool to get that. Because they used to miss out on a lot of the players that, maybe only played a handful of games or just we're on the 4th line and stuff. And it's really cool that they do the extended series now and get a lot more cards of these players for us to get autographed. But that is it for this video, and then I will start looking at the stuff that I got yesterday at IMS, getting all that tallied up, and then share that with you later today, what I got for the Sanzio Grand Prix. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.